Consider myself a career hooker. It's like what I always wanted to do. Getting told you're pretty, you're getting paid.
How did he get in contact with your family?
He following me home. Like, what drugs are you addicted to? Like, stalked me and my mother to each of our residences for yes. He eventually got my face tattooed on him. He stole money from his mom to come see me at the strip bar.
See, this man needs to be blacklisted. He's got a wife and he's got a mistress and then he's sleeping with you.
Yeah.
And the mistress is mad at you but not the wife.
Well, the wife didn't know the mistress sort of thing, but then she bought the wife.
The mistress brought the wife?
Yeah.
To see you?
Yeah.
Wait, like,
you're a fucking homewrecker. What a real job. I'm like, the client paid me $50,000 as a gesture of good faith. He just said, if you don't give me the money back, I'm gonna find my cop. And so we've done drugs.
Ah, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I love to piss on people.
I love it.
I knew that I would now. I feel good. I knew that I would now. Yes.
Welcome back to another episode of the Spicy Waitress Diaries. We're sitting down with Sadie today. She is a stripper. She was a stripper in 2017 and then started escorting in 2022. 2020. So, welcome. Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
That's okay. Sadie, tell us a bit about yourself.
I'm 30. I consider myself a career hooker. It's like what I always wanted to do. But before I did that, I was a chef for 7 years.
A chef?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just wanted to drop out of schools. Their structured learning is my thing. That was the easiest.
To become a chef?
Yeah. But private escort, love it.
Well done. Let's dive into when you first started and how you found yourself getting into the escorting field.
Well, I always wanted to escort, and I only started stripping because there's not really any form of peer education for privately escorting. Yeah, I stripped for 7 years to just ask everybody what was the worst thing that's happened and thought of ways to protect myself against that. And then it was COVID, so I was just like, fuck it.
Yeah. And what was your first job?
My first job was I saw I have a regular that I still see now, and I think he booked me from a topless waitressing job like back in maybe like 2019 or something. So before I fully got into it. But yeah, I met him at a topless waitressing gig, and I probably done like 20 topless waitressing gigs in my life. But I met him and he organized a private outside of it, and he was my first escorting client. It was super chill, super easy, and he's still a client like to this day. It was like good. Like I genuinely loved him. Like when I first started doing actual escorting, I was charging like $500 an hour, but that was I think 6 or 7.
Okay. Yeah.
But that was because I was like new. Yeah, and I hadn't done it, and I was it's like, oh. And I also had to like pay to leave the strip club to go see him.
Yeah. What are your rates and services now?
Like I'll do just about anything for the right price, but yeah, that varies. The right price very much varies. But my base rate is a GFE is
Girlfriend experience for people that don't know.
and my PSE goes to about 1.5 per hour, 1.6 alcohol.
Okay. Yeah, it's amazing. What does your life look like now from it?
Yeah, it's my only source of income. And it has like astronomically changed my life. Like from starting my trust, I was living with my mom. I couldn't get a rental. Like I had savings, but I didn't have any rental history from the few years of stripping. I didn't have much like back records. So
That would have made it hard.
Yeah. And then in the span of like 2 years, I was living in a 2-story penthouse apartment. That was like my dreams.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's really good. And so, can I ask yearly, what do you reckon you make?
I make between 230 to 260.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yes. And how many days a week do you reckon that is?
It varies because I work from my home. So there's a few times that I've had like dental surgery, or I had a cervix surgery and I had to have 6 weeks off, and that's not like really an issue. But yeah, sometimes I don't work for weeks, and sometimes I work. I work like the days off in a month will be 7 days.
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay. And speaking on that, how do you kind of keep your bookings? Like, do you book yourself out like every day of the week, or just the weekends, or?
Honestly, most of my bookings are short notice bookings. Like I very rarely get bookings. I don't really like. Not that I don't want them, but I don't push for that because I work from home. So I'm like, I have like 2 spare room, so I can hide it really quick.
Nice. And how do you advertise yourself?
I advertise on pretty much every single Escort directory that's out there, but my favorite's definitely Rolodex.
And I'm seeing you doing that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how much does it cost to advertise?
Per annum, I spent on advertising between 2,000 and 4,000 a year, but that's just depending on if I'm boosting or if I'm, having a month off for a holiday.
Yeah.
Or a new advertising platform pop up. But yeah, it's around there.
Is there any downside to it?
Yeah, 100%. But I think with the right peer education, you're pretty. The pros definitely outweigh the cons.
What do you think the cons are for you?
You kind of just have to be at the ready. And there's a lot of I find myself like if I do take a little bit of time off or turn down some things, I do feel a bit guilty because it is such a dopamine rewarding thing. So it's easy to overlook yourself because it's so like validating and it's like getting told you're pretty, you're getting paid, you're enamoring somebody. They're all good feeling things, but when you're exhausted, it's hard to tell yourself that it's okay to have time off.
Yeah, burning yourself out is very easy in this job. You said you have a stalker, actually. I do want to touch on that.
I had him from stripping.
Really? Yeah. Okay. So he met you in the club?
Yeah, he was one of my first regulars, I guess.
Okay, and how long did he stalk you for? What was the stalking actually? I need to.
Still like
he's still there. He's still lingering.
Yeah, he's. I don't know this, but he doesn't know that I know this, but he is subscribed to my OnlyFans and buys me lingerie all the time for the past few years since I found out that it was him that was my stalker. Actually outed me. So this is when I was stripping within my first 3 months, really.
How did he get in contact with your family?
He followed me home.
And wait, why did he out you to your family?
Because I was moving to Melbourne and he didn't want me to move. And even though I was 21, he somehow thought that my parents could stop me.
Okay, so what happened? How did he tell them?
He left an anonymous letter in their mailbox. Yeah, so I got a call from my mom. She was like, we need to have a talk. And I just told her I was bartending.
Yep.
Yeah, I came home and she was like, what drugs are you addicted to? I was like, money.
What a weirdo.
And then when I started escorting, he tried to do it again with a bunch of screenshots from like a fake Instagram profile, that's how I connected the dots with like the times on the screenshots. But she was really good. She just, she was like, it's happened again. I didn't open it. You do whenever you need to do. So
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, she's like very, very supportive. But it was actually a blessing in disguise because I would have lied and kept it a secret. And, you know, I have friends that don't tell their loved ones about it, and it does create a lot of like shame. Yeah. So I'm there's a silver lining to that. I'm like very, very happy because now, you know, like one time I went to a family Christmas and my mom was like, "You're a chef," and I was like, "No, I'm not. And if you want me to say that, I'm not coming."
Yeah, so you're just happy to tell all your family as well?
Yeah, Jesuel, everyone does. It's like I'm a career hooker. This is my life.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're so open about it and happy with what you do because, like you said, it does create such shame on the inside, and the girls can have a lot of mental.
Yeah, and you don't want to let that stigma rule your life.
Yes, yeah.
And it very easily can into society.
Yeah. And I think it's like that mentality, like if you deep down like feel like you need to hide it, you're like kind of harboring shame, and then that's like how people are going to view you anyway.
Yeah, 100%. My friend's working through a bunch of shame in therapy, and she told me the other day, you know, shame's a social construct. And I was like, well, what do you mean? She was like, yeah, well, just you, and you did something that like compromised your morals, you wouldn't feel shame, you'd just feel guilt. I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, people project shame onto you. I was like,
It's how you changes the perspective when you say like that, doesn't it?
And so with this stalker, what else happened? Did you confront him after?
I did after I found out, but I didn't know for like, I'd probably say 3 years. I didn't know it was him. I had a suspicion, but no proof. But he would, when I eventually did move to Melbourne, he would like fly me back up for my birthday and stuff. And one time he flew me back up. We were having dinner, and this man is like my oldest client ever. Like, because I'm very heavily tattooed, I don't get too many old clients. But he is like burnt. His skin has burnt
it
up. Like he tried to kill himself in an explosion, but it was just a big fire, and then he was in coma. So his skin's like really messed up. But after he met me, he started getting some tattoos. I was like, how cool, yeah, like get along stick.
Yeah.
And then he flies me out for my birthday, we're having dinner. And he's like, oh, look. And he shows me this tattoo, and it's 2 hands making a love heart with my real name initials in my favorite color and my favorite font in the middle, and my birthday.
Oh, wow. How did you feel about
Shocked?
Yeah, how did you react to that?
I was just like, wow. But like, keep in mind, I'm like a year and a half into sex work at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's like, he was a good client financially.
Yeah. Okay. Mentally for you?
Yeah. Lifestyle-wise, maybe not so much, because he did actively stalk me and my mother to each of our residences. Yes.
So fully at your door?
Not fully at my door, but like he delivered both the letters to 2 different premises, and then once I did find out that it was him that had done it, he posted a story walking past the apartment building that I lived in with my mom, and it was not, you can't get anywhere from that street. It's like a back street, it doesn't go anywhere, there's no bus stops, there's no nothing, and he's like venting to the camera on his Instagram, and he's like, not Instagram. How old is he? Like late 50s.
Oh, yeah. And he's still doing it now?
No, he's like just doing the OnlyFans thing. And before I realized it was him, I was like, oh, I do my person bookings. And he, like, clearly knows that that's not going to be bad. When I think he knows that he's bad.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. When was the final thing that you were like, nah, was it face to face or?
I honestly can't even remember.
I'm just picturing him getting so mad and then
Wanting us his he was like such a little weasel. Yeah. Like he was just some like I was like among if you ever see this man just like kick him and then just he'd work it
Have you had any other scary stories like that?
Like, I mean, you do in-call, so that means that clients will, like, you have the apartment and then they can come in.
Yeah.
Okay. So does that, I feel like that would kind of alleviate a lot of, like, danger concerns as well, especially, like, not going out to an environment where you don't know.
I think it definitely eliminates some danger if you have the right system in place. Like now I have cameras all over my house and the screening that I require. If you're gonna assault me, like you're dead to jail.
Yeah, good.
So I haven't had any dangerous experiences, but I have had like an upset mistress and wife.
Okay. Tell us more.
Hey, I have to tell you more about the stalker. He eventually got my face tattooed on him.
Oh, okay.
And I found out because I was friends of a friend of the artist that did it. Well, he said I was his dead daughter.
Oh, crickets.
So,
Wow. This is like the next Ed Gein. Like, literally, I just finished watching that.
and he told me once that he stole money because he was living with his mom. He stole money from his mom to come see me at the strip bar.
See, this man needs to be blacklisted. Oh, yes. He is. Hey, go get his number after to make sure we did funny.
And you said before that you'd been involved in, like, some drama with a whole marriage and a mistress.
Yeah, well, there's been a few partners and fiancés too, and mistresses too, to be contacting me and threatening me and calling me a homewrecker and telling me a real job. So, it comes with the territory, I guess.
Yeah.
Occupational hazard.
Yeah.
Cool.
So mystical. They should be looking in their own marriages, though.
Yeah, especially the mistress. Like, don't be a homewrecker, baby. I don't love him. You clearly do.
So, a mistress, so he's got a wife, and he's got a mistress, and then he's sleeping with you,
Yeah.
and the mistress is mad at you, but not the wife.
Well, the wife didn't know that the mistress would think, but then she bought the wife.
The mistress brought the wife
Yeah.
to see you.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like, I think Fish is just like looking out for her, like, just because, like,
you guys met him in person?
no, I didn't meet them. They met both my apartment.
Then, so you would have told them your address, or she found
No,
out.
gave me hint to them that she's right on that. And then she was like in my stairwell being crazy for a bit. And then
The mistress or the wife, or both?
the mistress, the wife's like, because they're arranged marriage, so okay. The wife's like, I kind of go give a fuck, but I don't really.
Yeah.
But I kind of do.
Yeah.
But she did end up calling me, and I was like, look, I'm just working.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, okay, just don't, like, can you not see him again? And I was like, well, it's finally up to me, is it?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's paying. So imagine finding out that your husband has a mistress.
So she didn't find out that she had the mistress. She was just fronting like, I'm his friend. Yeah, I'm like a really good friend, and I'm just looking out for that may like my best friends.
Oh, damn.
I'm just looking out.
And what did the guy do after all this? Because did you tell him?
He's in my apartment.
Oh, when it was all happening.
Oh my god, wait, you need to explain. While they're knocking?
Well, she buzzed originally, and my apartment's set out kind of weird. It's like behind another apartment. So she like obviously went through like the elevator and couldn't find like your apartment. Yeah. And then like found the balcony and then climbed the fire escape steps because my front door is an elevator.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, she tried to break in my fire door, which like probably, through that. But his reaction was just like, he got someone to like come and escort her away.
yeah.
But then he just like, he continued extending for like a long time, but was just like in my laundry, like, that's like, the dramatic is just like, and then like the next 5 times he booked me, and he was like in there constantly.
So he was just rapping having sex while his wife and mistress are banging on your fire escape door.
No, so the wife didn't come till the next day.
Oh, okay, so the mistress is going
This just got escorted away. So I was like, I took a little.
So mistress is banging on the door, yelling at you. He's how she lines up fucking you. Just looking up.
Oh no, we were like, like,
She's stabbing the door. Is that what you just said? With what? A knife? Oh, this bitch is crazy.
yeah. You should see the text messages she sent me. I'll see if like, she was like, I'm gonna come back with tools and break that fucking door down. Good luck, bitch. His wife's struggling with a 1-year-old. She's a good woman. You're a fucking homewrecker. What a real job. I'm like, for free. Behind the good woman's back. I'm the fuck it.
Yeah. At least yours is a job, like you're doing it. Yeah, you should
not love this man. Am I knocking on your door? No. Because I don't give a fuck about it.
Is he still seeing the mistress?
I don't know.
Like, I'm a lot of drama if he's got a mistress and getting married. Maybe he can vex. Maybe he loves the drama. Maybe he does. What's your wildest booking, like the most expensive, lavish thing that's happened?
Well, a client paid me $50,000 as a gesture of good faith.
Oh,
He's like, client. He's my friend's sugar daddy, actually. They went together for, like, sugar daddy, but they're very much in a relationship. For 5 years, yeah. Sorry. But they've been together for 5 years. And they book me like occasionally because before she met him, she used to come because she was a stripper at a different strip club. Her and her friend used to knock off their shift and then come to my strip club and come book me, just like hee. And then found out that like she smoked weed, so we're like seshing. We became friends, and then yeah, she got snatched up by a little man's. And then they were like periodically booking me every now and then. And they had those like prior. They're like, do you want to be out like we thought? And I was like, oh, like I'm not really like ready for that. Seems like a big commitment. But I think after I moved into the place that I'm in now, which was about 2 years ago, they would be for a few days because they live up at the Gold Coast. And he approached the offer again, and I was like, oh, maybe. And he was like, you don't have any pets or kids or anything that's tying you down. You can just like leave at a moment's notice. And I was like, yeah, I got my bills. That's my only responsibility. And he was like, well, what if I pay you're up for a year? And I was like, oh, a year's like way too long. Like I can't making it to a year. And he was like, no, it's just a gesture of good faith. And he did it through a deed of gift too, so I didn't have to pay any tax on it, which is like super sick. But I ended up going to Hong Kong with them. It was super fun. That was like in April last year. But on that trip, he realized that I wasn't like a controllable person. So it was like a bit off me, but her and I are still very, very good friends.
Like, yeah. So you still got the 50K?
Oh, yeah. I probably got like 100 grand out of it.
Oh, amazing. And then the trip to Hong Kong as well. And then, yeah.
Nice.
Unless you got that before.
Spending houses.
Oh, great.
What's it like just being given 10K like?
Oh, it's on the Amex beat.
Oh, really? Oh.
Hong Kong's the best place to shop.
Yeah, sure. You said a deed gift?
A deed of gift. So it's like I think a deed is just a contract, like a change of ownership contract. I believe, like I had to not fact check that one. So, but it was just a contract that said like this is a gift, this is not for a service, and a bunch of other shit. His lawyer drew it up. I just signed it. So I sent it to a lawyer that I know and said, "This is all."
It's a read. He's got at the bottom, will be my slave.
Well, then I would have to pay tax on it. But the lawyer that I know was the lawyer that wrote the Tax Act, so it's like the best person to ask about it. And he was like, "Yeah, that'll be fine." And yeah, I processed it last year, and it all went through because I used the lawyer that wrote the Tax Act's accountant, and yes, all gravy with him. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see myself like, skeptic everyone on tax.
50K in the bank account would be nice.
Yeah, it's just a day, so.
So sex work is illegal, like escorting is illegal in South Australia. We branch out in South Australia as well. But in Victoria and Brisbane, we have escorts and everything. Have you ever had any trouble with the law or anything?
I haven't personally, but I have a very good friend who she's like gone to court for like a solving case, which unfortunately with a hung jury. But she had an encounter with a client who booked a service, technically blackmailed her, which like I will get you in trouble if you don't give me the money back. I call blackmail. Well, he said he was a policeman, but
Okay.
yeah, don't have we got trust. What these men say. All right. But she was going to pursue it, but I think after the stalking thing got a hung jury, because that went on for about 3 years, I think she was just like,
What was that, sorry?
she got stealthed at a, what do you call that? Using stealthing is when you take the condom off without like prior consent.
Oh, he took it off mid.
Yeah.
Okay. So this guy had sex with her, took the condom off. That's the same guy? Or
It's, different situations, but I think the reason that she didn't pursue it after the crime happened in Queensland, because she was planning to pursue it, because she has a detective that's very sex worker friendly. But after she got the hung jury for the stealthing case, I think she was just like, I don't know.
yeah, the whole girl.
So is it like with the detective, what was his kind of argument to her? Like obviously, so he's sex work.
He just threatened her. It was before DPM. He just said, if you don't give me the money back, I'm going to find my cop. And so we'd done drugs.
There we go. Yeah. So they had met up. He paid her money, had sex, partied with a booking, and then later came back to her and said, "Give me the money back." At the end, she was so scared as more because
Yeah. And at that point, she wasn't in the position that she is today. So she wasn't doing the screening that she was doing now. So yeah, it was just a bit of a shit situation. But it's scary. It definitely does happen.
For all the escorts watching that are new, can you run through what your screening process is?
Yeah. So, for screening, and this is a very privileged position to be in. I'm so very aware of that. But I will not see anybody who doesn't provide me with a photo of themselves, and like not a screenshot, a photo of themselves that they take, and a deposit, which will obviously give me their government name. And then I have cameras in my house, but no one's gonna like a cop or somebody pretending to be a cop isn't going to fool me. You know, they're going to be like,
Wait, is it true that if they send a photo of their penis with their face in it, that this is an escort told me in South Australia that the way that they could prove that they weren't a cop should ask them to send a photo of themselves with their penis in it, and they wouldn't do that if they were a cop, or as well, they would have to the guy would have to put the money on the nightstand, and she wouldn't take it directly from him. Yeah, that's the thing.
that's smart, but I don't know. I have no idea about the first penis situation. Obviously, like it makes them, yeah, and like you'd always get them to do the drug size. You know, fine. He could reach for him.
And they would love to blackmail an escort.
Just any woman, I think.
Yeah.
We always ask our guests, what's something that nobody in this world knows about you?
Does not need to be sexual.
I piss myself every time I jump on a trampoline.
Why?
I had like a chronic tonsillitis from like childhood to 21.
Yeah.
So I'd cough until I vomit, and it sucks your pelvic floor. So I've got that. I got on the pelvic floor of someone who's had like several tubes.
Oh, wow. There you go. No triplets for you.
Unless the client likes that. Then.
Yeah, well, I love to piss on people.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for being so open. We appreciate it so much.
Thank you for having me. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and tune in for the next episode of the Spicy Waitress Diaries.